Hey champs, what's happening? In this episode I'm taking you to Phu Chi Dao, the big brother of Phu Chi Fa. It's all started at 4 in the morning. We've been driving, it was pitch black, but now we're on the foot of Phu Chi Dao. Let's go back to this very early morning where it all started. It's 5:50. The sunrise will be at 6:15. We are about a 5-minute walk from the peak. Yeah, I did something really stupid actually. The way I got here, I did something really stupid. But I got to a point that there was no return, so I will tell you that later. But first, yeah, let's have the first coffee of the day. Lucky enough, like driving, seeing no one for hours, and then suddenly there's this little shop that's selling like coffees and water and yeah, some noodles. But yeah, I'll take you first to the peak, soaking in the views. I think that's what we're gonna do today. There's one group of locals already ahead of us. We're almost at the peak at Phu Chi Dao, champs. We're looking into this beautiful valley into Thailand, and then the little sister, that's Phu Chi Fa, and and then there's already someone in front of me. I don't really like that, to be honest. I thought I was the first one. But yeah, Phu Chi Dao is right there. How cool is that? We're gonna go there, take you there, do a 360 view. Mate, the sun rises at 6:15, Google is saying, but it's getting light and bright already. Phu Chi Dao is the big brother of Phu Chi Fa. Although it's not really, Phu Chi Dao has only been open for public officially for since 2016. Only like 5 years. And everything is in Thai. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? What? This is unreal. So we're actually overlooking Laos on this side. Everything that you see there is Laos. We're right at the border. Oh mate, and the sun, we can actually see the sunrise, like we're just on time for it. Woohoo! I want to go, wah! If you have 2 weeks, a week at the beach, anywhere south, and then come to the north. Because this is not what you got in the south. No, I say my friends are like, oh amazing, amazing. I'm saying amazing too much. But the thing is, it's all like, if it's not amazing, I'm not gonna be like, wow, this is such an amazing experience. No, if it's not amazing, I'm not calling it amazing. This, I need to find another word because this is better than amazing. Mate, it's just gonna be you, me, and the top and the peak, watching the sunrise. Like it's almost there. It's almost there. Oh, we got some company. That's. Wow, it's incredible. Have you ever seen this before?
Yes, you do.
I think this hill, this hill, what is I'm talking about, this mountain, is holding back all the clouds. Because look at this. What? So you got I've seen some pictures before, and yeah, it is already looking really beautiful. And then they're talking about the 360 view, and there used to be like this massive sign blocking the view, and it's supposed to be like the 360, and now we've got the proper 360. Yes. I've seen quite a few sunrises before, you know, and I love them at the coast. But this one is by far, and I'm not saying this because the camera is rolling, this one is by far the most beautiful sunrise I've ever seen. Yeah, wow. And it's not the sun only, it's the clouds, the blankets of clouds. You hear a lot about Phu Chi Fa, and I hope I can stimulate you to, when you come over here, maybe don't go to Phu Chi Fa, or if you go to Phu Chi Fa, also go to Phu Chi Dao, because this is, I think, because it's not really touristic, a little bit more special. And I'm glad that they took the sign down. Oh, mate. So I've got a little bit of a problem because I've been a bit silly. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I'll tell you down there. We're gonna have a coffee, second coffee of the day, instant coffee. So it's not gonna be really special, but I'll tell you the story how we got here this morning. So this sign was standing right at the top where you got the 360 view. Thank God they placed it lower now, so it doesn't ruin the 360 view. I would have thought that I would go anyway, rain or no rain, but it would have been too dangerous to actually go here when it rains. So I don't think you should go here whenever it's rain season. And I think also, champs, that you need, actually, champs, you also need a 4x4 really to get here. But I didn't have one, and that's also one of the reasons why I have been a little bit silly. I'm sorry, Mom, if you see this. It's not the safest thing I've done today. But I'm still alive. The footage that I take is on the way down, but then you know like what kind of trouble I was in. The main road was perfect. Sometimes there was lights, especially at crossroads. There was lights, no problem. And then the last hour I was driving into the mountains. It was black, like you couldn't see anything. The only light I saw was from the headlights. Eventually I came to this little place, and there was some street lights. And Google Maps, thank Google Maps, and thank God I had some GPS signal as well, so I could see where I was going. And then it pointed, I had to turn right. Suddenly Google Maps was saying I arrived, and I was staying on the crossroad, going left or right, and there was a Thai sign pointing one direction, and that was the only sign there. I didn't recognize that at Phu Chi Dao at all, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna gamble and take that route. It was a bit of an off-road route. I thought, you know what, I can park up here, but on the map it looked like an hour, maybe 2-hour hike, and I thought I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna go quick, I'm gonna get the motorbike, go up the hill, and the first like 10 minutes were okay, and then suddenly I got stuck. My wheels started slipping and slipping and slipping, and I was like, I had to jump off, and I was holding the bike while I was giving gas, and the wheel was slipping, and I couldn't go further. So I had to go back again and walk back slowly, and I didn't want to damage the motorbike either. This is the thing, you know, because I'm driving not an off-road. It's just a Honda Click, 125cc. You have to stay on the main road with this motorbike, so this was not the greatest idea. Very stupid. I don't want to take any credit for this at all. After 20 minutes of struggling, I got off the bike and I got a bit desperate, and I was like, shit, there's no return. Like, if I go back now, and the hills were so steep, if I go back now, I maybe crash. Like, on the downhill is going to be more dangerous, I think, because you only can use the back brake. Eventually I was like, okay, I got off my bike, I looked on the GPS, and I was getting closer, and I was actually almost there. I'm glad I'm here now, and I'm glad that like there's people here and actually talking to me as well. It's really lovely here, but now I'm gonna have to take you guys down. And I'm not looking forward to this. So I think worst case scenario, is that I crash the motorbike and I'm gonna have to pay a lot of money for that. That's worst case. Best case, and I'm sure it's gonna be okay. Little road trip. I think it's like a 2.5 hour drive. It's gonna be fantastic. The way here actually was such a beautiful road, but I couldn't see anything. But I could only see bending road, and then sometimes I saw lights in the far back from a village. So we're gonna have some stunning views again. There she is, the race monster. And then this truck, yeah, is also just driving up and down. I'm not saying this to be cool or anything. I'm just saying I've been stupid. It's a rental. It's not very responsible doing this. But yeah, I went halfway like this route. Okay, it's not a paved route, but it looked rideable. And in the dark, it looked okay. We made it, and I didn't damage the motorbike, I don't think. But it cannot be good for the motorbike, so please don't do what I do. I'm an idiot. Learn from my mistakes, please, because this was, it's not a good move. But anyway, let's don't be down. We're still alive. The motorbike's still okay. You are still okay, I hope. We didn't get a coffee up there, so we maybe find a nice little place where we can have a little coffee together again. I like that. I've never seen so many road signs before in Thailand. This is on the T-junction, the last turn to get to Phu Chi Dao, and there's no sign Phu Chi Dao right here. It was a bit of a journey this morning. Unfortunately, I couldn't take you there, but yeah, trust me, that was a funny little trip on my own. Is on the way, champs. Let's sit here, eh? Nice little spot. Hot Americano. There we go. Ooh, it smells good. See, that's what you want to have. That's what you want to have. Little creamy, foamy layer on top. Champs, I'm gonna take you to Phao Yao, and I'm just thinking now, it's another 2-hour drive, and I'm sure it's going to be spectacular. The view is going to be amazing. Let me cut this episode short and make a special episode just about Phao Yao. I'm not too sure if we're going to get as good as views as we had today, because this was just amazing. Like really, I wasn't lying about this was the best sunrise I ever seen. In January, I'm going to take you to the Netherlands. I'm going to show you my culture. I'm going to show you what the Netherlands is about, and then after that I hope to do a few cities. YY Berlin, YY London, YY Amsterdam, maybe a few more. Indonesia is on the menu. If it's gonna happen, I'm not too sure. Only Bali is open at the moment, so I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to go to Indonesia in January, February. I will definitely keep on traveling, keep showing the world. I'm also interested in the people, why people are where they are. If you didn't subscribe yet, come on champ. When I hit Chiang Mai again, I'm gonna do a live YOY Chiang Mai, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully that kicks off. That's gonna be my first live stream. There is enough content in the pipeline. I would like to say from somewhere in the middle of the mountains in Chiang Rai province, bye for now and stay champ.